Welcome to Julie Lasson's Healthy Mind, Body and Spirit podcast and YouTube channel. I'm delighted to have the lovely Kay with me today, and she's going to tell us about herself because I know she has a wonderful story to share.
Hi, Julie. Thank you so much for having me today, and I appreciate this, and it's wonderful that you have this podcast and YouTube video. My name is Kay Fekete, and I live in Charleston, South Carolina, in the USA. And I am 66 years old. I am a mom of adult children and a grandmom of 2 teenage granddaughters. And I have been married for 46 years to the same man. So anymore, that's kind of saying something. And I have done many things in my life, including I have sold real estate, I have taught piano, I have, let's see what all, I have demonstrated the Piper organ, I have done weddings, not officiated like you, but I have helped plan weddings, and I have been on the school board, president of the school board, and so forth. But we also have had a couple of businesses, traditional businesses, the last one of which was a manufacturing company that my husband designed aftermarket motorcycle parts. And we had that for about 8 or 9 years. And it was a lot of fun. And then we just got really kind of tired of it, because when you are the manufacturer and the one who designs the parts, the one who manufactures the parts, the one who sells the parts, the one who ships the part, when you're basically, the buck stops with you. Yes, we had employees, but everything is your responsibility. It gets old after a while. And so from there, I ended up starting in a home-based business. And there it was wonderful, because all I had to do is tell people about the products. I didn't have to make them and order the parts and ship them and worry about the legal stuff or anything. All I did was share. So I'm finding that just is a whole lot more fun and a lot less pressure. And you don't have all the expense and the overhead. So that's where I am now, and I'm having a blast.
Wonderful. Well, in fact, that's how I came to connect with you. And I just want to say, this is the first time in an online business that I've ever had the support and mentorship. You are just amazing in what you do and the value you give. You're just wonderful. So,
well, I appreciate that.
So what made you choose this particular business over and above the others?
Well, talking about support, I was actually in a couple of other businesses before this. And the first business, I really liked the products and so forth, but I really didn't have the support there either. Didn't have the support, didn't have the training. It was a startup in the US. It was very active and growing very quickly in China, but it was very much a startup in the US. And it was just so much explaining to do to people. You had to educate them about the products before they would ever even consider it. And it was just, it was tough. It was a very tough. I made a little bit of money. I did earn one trip, but it was too much. And so from there, I went to another company, which was actually a tech company. It was like a Fitbit on steroids, so to speak. And of course, everything is tech. So that, unfortunately for that company, it pretty much imploded. I was doing pretty good with it, and because everybody at least understood the product and understood what we were talking about, but the company imploded. And so when there were several of us who were a part of that, who are now a part of the company that I'm with now, and when they found this company, and it's an older company, so we're not worried about a startup, but it also has a fabulous reputation. Their products are so good, bar none. You don't have to explain them because they're just ordinary products that people buy every day anyway, only they're a lot better for a better price. So it was kind of a no-brainer, because not only was I moving with people who I had been learning from, they were good trainers, they did care about everybody, but also they were products that everybody needs. So, and I didn't have to educate them first on the products. So that was about 11 and a half months ago, and I haven't looked back. It's awesome.
That is wonderful. Um, and how do you make a choice on, like, there is so many businesses out there. There is a online business that's opening every, I don't know what the statistics are, but they must be every 10 minutes there's a new online business that's coming on board. How do you choose one out of all those businesses?
Well, one of the things that they do that they suggest with finding a business is to find one that's at least a part of certain trends that are taking place, so that you know that you are getting involved in a company that people are going to be interested in. And so for our particular company, it's online shopping, which that's the way all the brick and mortars are going to click and order, so that everybody understands. And it also is, the products are made in North America. So, and a lot of people are really wanting to go with products that they know that they can trust, instead of out of China or something. And then it's trending that way. And besides the fact that with a company, when you're looking at a company, you want to look at their track record. And when you have, like, for instance, our company, there so many companies go under so quickly. And we know with ourselves, with having had a brick and mortar company, then the chances of surviving for 5 years are like very slim. Even surviving past that are very slim. Now, we chose to shut down just because we were just tired, but at the same time, especially towards the end, we were not making that much money, and that's kind of what helped us to do that. So when you find a company that's been around for 34 years and is continuing to grow and continuing to bring in new products and has an excellent reputation, then that's one of the things that you want to look at. So often, especially when people are looking for home-based businesses, they want to go with a startup. They want to be in the beginning. And with some companies, that makes a difference. But the problem is, you're also taking the risk. Will the company be around 2, 3? Are you going to bring your people in? One of the things that was the hardest thing for me with the last company that I was with, when it basically closed down in the U.S., was the fact that I had just that week, between the last 2 weeks, I had just had 2 people who had joined me wanting to build a business, and they had put down a lot of money in order to do so, in order to buy, a bunch of the products in order to do so. And they were just left hanging. That was one of the hardest phone calls I had to make, was to say, I am so sorry, but this is what's happened. I didn't ever want to be in that position again, of having to tell somebody that the company and it happens all the time. So by choosing a company that's 34 years old, that's not going anywhere, that's debt free, that makes a huge difference. And also in choosing a company which has products that are reasonably priced. I mean, our products are cheaper than what you can get at Walmart or Target. I don't know what all stores y'all have there in New Zealand, but for us, we have products that, honestly, because they're so concentrated, that they're cheaper. They work out cheaper than what we can buy through any of the discount stores. And that's another one of the trends, is green products. And our products are green. They don't have the toxins in them and so forth. There's never been a call in 34 years. There's never been a call to the toxin control, the poison control for a child having consumed some of our products. We don't even have the safety caps on our cleaning products because of that. So that's another trend that we're definitely a part of. We save a ton of plastic because our products are so concentrated. But to have them at a price point that anybody can afford, that anybody, their products that anybody would want to buy, you're buying them already at other stores or grocery stores and so forth. Those are just a few of the reasons why, and yet you can still make money. As a matter of fact, we have a very explosive compensation plan, because some people think, oh, if you're going with a business working from home where it's been around for 34 years, you can't make any money. Well, this company proves them wrong.
Nice. Yes, that's why I jumped on board, because my friend introduced me and she said, what have you got to lose? Because you're paying $1 to join. There was a $1 special to join. And
yeah, there's one right now.
Yeah, even if it isn't $1, it's still not very expensive to get products that can replace the toxic products in your home.
Right, exactly.
And
exactly.
It ticked all my boxes. You know, I have a very strong criteria on what I will invest my time and energy in, and this business that you're talking about ticked those boxes, because I like the fact that they're really concentrated, and it's quite fun actually getting the bottles, putting in such a little amount and then adding your water to the top, and it's so economical. It's just really, really good. So
and that way you're not paying to have water shipped to you.
Yes.
I think they say Tide is like 85% water. So you're paying the weight of having water shipped to you.
Crazy. Mm-hmm. And I don't think people actually spend time thinking about the products they're using. You all know about that study that has been done with 6,235 people over 20 years. You know about that study, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Do you think people understand what those toxic chemicals in their home cleaning products is doing to their health?
Well, I don't think they do, but it's interesting because I just met with a young girl yesterday, and her mother has COPD. And we were discussing that very thing, the fact that our products don't have all the toxins in them, and that lung study, because the lung study proved over 20 years, it was in 9 countries with, I think, 19 or 20 scientists, something like that. I'm not sure that exact number, but they proved that cleaning house with normal 409 and Clorox and so forth on a weekly basis, it does the damage to your lungs equivalent to smoking a pack of cigarettes a day. And this girl's mother cleaned houses. And she said she would try and tell her mother to wear a mask when she was cleaning the houses, and she would never do it. And now she has COPD. And she said to me, she says, I know it's from her using all those toxic cleaning products when she was cleaning homes all those years. And another testimony, and this is not on the cleaning products, this is on the supplements. But our supplements have been, we are actually a pharmaceutical house, and our supplements have been tested and tested and tested. Third-party testing to prove that they say that they do what they say that they do. And so one of my customers is a woman in her early 60s, and she has had neck pain for about 15 years. She's a seamstress. It would hurt her to sit at the sewing machine and sew all day, and that's what she loved to do. And so she ended up on 2 different medications, including morphine, for many years now. She was on 2 different pain meds just so that she could function because of the pain in her neck. She started on one of our packs of vitamins 6 weeks ago. Today, 2 weeks ago, she was taken off of one of her pain medications. Today, the doctor is weaning her off of the morphine.
Wow.
I know. She is just like, she's telling everybody. And she did nothing different. She had been going to therapy, but even the doctor said it was not just the therapy that did this. so she said it definitely was the vitamins.
Wonderful.
I know.
So what would your favorite product be?
Oh, I don't know. See, that's a really hard question for me because I honestly have many that I would not do without now at this point. My husband and I have had many allergies to laundry soap, bath soap, shampoo, and so forth. All of ours are wonderful. They work beautifully, and we have no allergies. So all of those, we had a hard time finding something. So when we came here and we started with these products, then it's like, okay, I will have to buy these the rest of my life. But I also really like a lot of the nutritional products. I'm personally trying to lose weight. And there's a product that controls your glucose, and there's some products that help with you not being hungry and that kind of thing. And I have started on the vitamin pack that is more for your for brain health and memory and all that kind of stuff. And so I'm really enjoying the energy that I have from that and how I feel from that. So there's quite a few things that are definitely a part of my monthly order.
I apologize for the phone going.
No problem.
So you buy the products on a monthly basis just to keep your supply up?
Yes, right. And I don't need everything every month. Obviously, with some of the stuff in the concentrates, I don't need it every month. But the stuff that I go through, especially like the nutritional products and so forth, we pretty much buy every month.
Cool. I'm excited because I've been using some of the products and I really like them. And slowly I'm going to replace all my makeup, and I'm going to do everything. So our house will be toxic as much as we can, toxic free.
I totally, and the makeup too. I had no idea. I don't know if you know this or not, but I know in the U.S. and in Canada, there are only 100 products that are banned from the ingredients that are banned from makeup and skincare products. But in Europe, there's over 1,000. So our makeup is made to European standards. And that's huge. And yet the price point is about a third of what if you go to the department store and you buy the good makeup, of what you're going to pay. So we've got European standard makeup for Walmart, Target pricing. I mean, seriously, it's like, it's incredible, really.
Yeah, I like the hair products as well. I've switched and I think they're really, really good.
Yes, and your hair looks great.
Do you? Okay, it's just been so lovely talking to you.
Yeah, you too.
You're obviously passionate about the products, which is a lovely reason to be in business. If you've got the passion about the products, you don't have to sell them. People just know that deep in your heart they're the right products for you to be using, and they can see that.
Amen. And
it's
wonderful. It's wonderful to get to meet friends from all over the world, like in New Zealand.
Well, all the team is going to come to New Zealand for a big party that I'm throwing in 3 years' time.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah, a big party.
Awesome. I can't wait. It's on my bucket list for sure.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, we look forward to welcoming you to New Zealand, and I do enjoy getting to know you better and seeing you inside our Facebook groups and things, because you are a shining star.
Oh, well, thank you. And so are you. And it's wonderful. It's wonderful to have you on the team, and it's wonderful to get to know you also.
And this is a special message for you. You were born to shine.
Oh, thank you. That's great.
Lovely to get to know you. Thank you so much for taking time. And
my pleasure.
We'll catch up again soon.
All right. Sounds wonderful.
Bye-bye.